Alright, good morning everybody. Welcome back. We're going to be starting on Chapter 4 here. Chapter 4 deals with checking accounts. Okay? Chapter 5 is going to deal with our savings accounts. So we're going to deal with just checking right now. On Section 4.1 specifically, we're going to be talking about deposits. Okay, now deposits are stuff that you put into the bank. So your check is a deposit to your bank account. Okay, your check is putting money into your bank account, your checking account in this case, because Chapter 4 deals with all checking accounts. Okay, so let's get started. I have about a 3-minute video I'd like to show you.
As long as the script come back, it's not lit, there's no way they're going to flip it back, because you ain't got a backpack for that, you know what I'm saying? They can't just give you a reverse flip script like that, you know what I'm saying?
I think you can, but it's just like, I think it all depends on how you deal with the trick.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to stick my foot down regardless on it, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you got to deal with the trick. But alright, dog, I got to go step off. I'm going to go to the gas station, alright, man?
Yo, you think you could give me something?
Come on, dog.
Just like a drink.
Last time you wanted drinking some chips, and I got you that too, and I still ain't got paid back for that.
Bro, it's just chips and a drink.
But how many times did I get you chips and a drink? That was twice now. And then the time before that, and then the time before that. And then the time before that,
that's like $4.
I still ain't get my money, bro.
It's like $4.
All these times, bro.
It's like $4.
It all adds up, bro. It adds up, and now I'm just like paying a car note or feeding a kid, bro. I can't keep doing this, dog. This is why it's that, dog.
All right.
Let me work out, baby. Let me pump that weight. Light weights, baby. I can lift a state. Give it to me, baby. I can use more hate. Attractive ladies, my biceps are the bait. Girls be looking and asking for tips. I'll be watching, man, I love them hips. Let me warm up good and do some dips. Baby, Wolfie never skips. Let me work out. Let me work out.
Yo, you got the bread for the fish. What about this? Bro, you're not gonna get this.
Let me work out. Let me work out, baby. Let me pump that weight. Let me work out, baby. Let me pump that weight. Let me work out, baby.
That was kind of a funny video I found on when that direct deposit hits. So we're going to talk a little bit about direct deposit. We're also going to talk about deposit where you actually have to go in and bring your check to the bank and treat it almost like cash. Okay? Let's get started with some definitions today. Alright? First of all, save your money when you're young. That's what my dad always told me. I had a piggy bank. It wasn't a piggy. It was actually a Coca-Cola bear from the commercials, like the old school Coca-Cola bears. And I still have that today. Save all your change. It makes a huge difference. Okay? Alright, so now let's get to some definitions. Kind of already talked about what a deposit really is. Okay? A deposit is the amount of money that you put into a bank account. Alright? Pretty self-explanatory. It's the money that you bring to the bank that you want in your account or you want in some sort of safe. Okay? It's a safe place to put that money. Alright? An ATM It's used for electronic deposits and withdrawals. Okay, right now we're not going to talk too much about the withdrawal part. Yes, you can get cash from an ATM. Okay, we're going to talk about electronic deposits. All right, and most of you know that you do need some sort of debit card or a credit card in order to use an ATM. However, a debit card is going to be much more efficient than a credit card will at an ATM. Credit cards, you have very high percentages if you want to take cash out or put cash in. Debit cards, those percentages are a lot lower, so you're not paying as much to do those transactions. And our last definition for this section on deposits is PIN. Okay, it's also referred to as your PIN number. Okay, what that stands for is your personal identification number. And this is for security reasons. Okay, you go to an ATM, in order to do anything, after you insert your card, it's going to ask you for your PIN number. So that's something that you must memorize or put in a safe place on your phone, something like that. It's all for security reasons. Okay? Nowadays, the cards have those little chips that you can slide in. That's another way that for security purposes to keep your card safe. All right? Calculation for this section, okay? It's pretty simple again. In order to calculate our total deposit, so however much we're putting into the bank, we want to take our currency. Okay, this is normally going to be dollars. All right? So your $5 bills, your $1 bills, your $10 bills, and so on. Okay, your coins, this is going to be your cents, which hopefully adds up to more and more dollars eventually, plus your checks. So this can kind of be your income, per se. Okay, that's kind of your income. When you get paid, you get a check or a pay stub. Okay, that's what the checks is referring to. Then you might have your pay stub. Say it's $1,000 for the month. Okay, you might want some cash out of that, right? So when you go to a gas station and buy a juice, you don't have to pay with a card for like $1.50. Okay, so you're going to subtract out that cash received, and again, this is going to be money. Okay, those dollar bills. You're going to subtract out that cash received. That's going to be your pocket money. All right? Let's look at an example here. Okay, Romeo's making a deposit in his checking account. He has checks for $435.20, $271.19, and $327.96. He has cash consisting of 15 $1 bills, 7 $5 bills, 2 $10 bills, 24 quarters, 5 dimes, 15 nickels, 14 pennies. Okay. Now, he does want to keep $75 in change. Okay. For his pocket money. What is the total deposit? Okay. Remember, we have currency plus coins plus checks. So let's do that first. Okay. Let me add my checks together. 435.20 plus 271.19 plus 327.96. Okay? Use that on your calculator. You're going to get something like, where did it go here? You're going to get a subtotal of, hold on here. I'm going to use my calculator just like you should. They have the whole subtotal. I don't, just the check total. So, 435.20 plus 271.19 plus 327.96. So my checks is going to equal a total of $1,034.35. Okay, that's just for my checks. I now need to add in my coins and my currency. Okay, 15 $1 bills. Well, we know that's going to be an extra $15. Okay, then I'm going to add on 7 $5 bills. So that's 7 times 5. That's another $35. Okay, so far I've got that one. I've got this one. 2 $10 bills. That's going to be $20. Okay, so that's my cash, my currency. Okay, 15 plus 35 is 50, plus 20 is an extra $70. Now I have my currency. I need to add in my coins. All right, 24 quarters. We know that there's 4 quarters in a dollar. 24 divided by 4 is going to give me 6. So my coins, I'm now adding. I have $6, 5 dimes, 50 cents, 15 nickels. 15 times 5, just to double check, I think it should be 75, and it is. So now we can add 75 cents, because we're talking nickels, and then 14 pennies. And that subtotal for everything that of his money that he is putting into the bank right now, before he takes that cash out, is going to be $1,121.74. Okay, so this is his subtotal. We call it a subtotal because we're not done with our money yet. He wants cash out, right? He wants that $75 in his pocket for wherever he goes. So we have to take this dollar amount and subtract to find out what his total deposit is. 74, and we're going to subtract out that $75. Okay? And when we do that, our total deposit in this case would be $46.74. 46.74. Okay? That's how we're going to calculate our deposits. All right? Take all that income that you have between your checks, your cash, and your currency, or your coins, excuse me. Checks, cash, currency. Can't say that right today. Checks, cash, and coins. Add that up, subtract off that cash that you want in your pocket, that pocket money, and find your total deposit. All right. Congrats on getting through chapter 3 so far. Okay, we're moving at a good pace. We're right on track where we're supposed to be. Chapter 4 is going to be done the same way as chapter 3. We're not going to go through all the sections. There's only about 3 to 4-ish that we're going to do. Okay? This is your homework for section 1 here. Okay, this is in the book. It's going to be exactly like the example that we did. Counting up $5 bills, $20 bills, $100 bills, coins, checks, subtracting off cash that you want in your pocket, that kind of thing. So let's start with this today. Good luck. Let me know if you have any questions.